Step inside a home where color doesn't decorate the space. It transforms the light itself, turning every room into a calm, sunlit composition you can almost feel. The hall feels like a quiet welcome, warm from the first step in. Pale plaster walls catch the daylight and soften it, while the terracotta floor holds a gentle, earthy glow underfoot. You can almost feel the house exhale as the courtyard light slips through the openings, turning shadows into calm, painterly shapes. It is simple, graceful, and deeply inviting, like the beginning of a beautiful story. This living room has that rare feeling of being both open and sheltered. Sunlight drifts across the floor and climbs the walls in soft bands, making the warm colors feel alive without ever becoming loud. The space feels restful, almost meditative, as if the house is asking you to slow down and stay a while. Everything about it feels balanced, intimate, and quietly generous. At the dining room, the mood turns social but never hurried. Morning light spills in and makes the table area feel like the heart of the home, a place where conversations would naturally linger. The plaster walls and warm floor give the room a grounded, comforting stillness. It feels elegant in an effortless way, with a softness that makes every meal seem like a small celebration. The kitchen feels serene, almost like a sculpted pause in the middle of the house. Daylight washes over the surfaces and brings out the gentle texture of the walls, while the earthy floor keeps everything feeling connected and calm. It has that lovely sense of being practical without losing poetry. You can imagine quiet mornings here, full of light, warmth, and unspoken ease. This breakfast nook feels like the kind of place where the day begins slowly and beautifully. The sunlight is soft, the air seems warm, and the corner holds a private little calm that makes breakfast feel like a ritual instead of a routine. The walls seem to glow subtly, and the floor anchors the space with earthiness. It feels intimate, relaxed, and gently hopeful. The pantry passage feels understated in the best way, like a hidden convenience woven seamlessly into the house. Light filters in just enough to reveal the texture of the plaster and the warmth of the floor, giving even a storage space a sense of care and beauty. Nothing feels wasted here. It carries the same calm rhythm as the rest of the home, only quieter and more tucked away. This bedroom feels like a soft landing at the end of the day. The light is gentle and generous, touching the walls with a quiet warmth that makes the room feel restful before you even sit down. The earthy floor and muted colors create an atmosphere of stillness and ease. It feels personal, private, and deeply comforting, like a place designed for slow mornings and peaceful evenings. The guest bedroom carries a welcoming calm that feels instantly familiar, even on a first visit. Sunlight enters with a softness that makes the whole room feel tender and composed. The warm walls and grounded floor give it a cozy, lived-in serenity, while the restraint of the design keeps everything peaceful. It feels like a thoughtful embrace, the kind of room that makes visitors want to stay longer. The home office feels calm enough to think clearly, yet warm enough to never feel cold or distant. Natural light fills the room in a way that keeps the mood bright and steady, and the earth-toned floor gives everything a reassuring sense of weight. It feels like a place where focus comes easily, surrounded by quiet beauty. There is a softness here that makes work feel less heavy. This reading room feels almost like a private refuge, tucked away from the rest of the day. The light is gentle, the colors are warm, and the whole space seems designed to slow the heart rate. You can imagine settling in here and losing track of time in the best way. It has that rare stillness that makes reading feel deeper, more luxurious, and wonderfully unhurried. The indoor lounge feels open yet intimate, with sunlight shaping the room in a way that makes it feel alive all day long. Warm walls and the earthy floor create a soft, grounding atmosphere, while the light brings a sense of spaciousness and ease. It feels like the kind of place where conversations stretch naturally into the afternoon. Everything about it feels relaxed, generous, and quietly beautiful. This corridor feels less like a passage and more like a gentle pause between moments. Light slips through the openings and creates a quiet rhythm of shadow and brightness across the warm floor. The walls seem to hold the sunlight softly, almost like they are glowing from within. It feels peaceful, connecting the house together with a sense of calm movement and understated beauty. The final sitting room feels like the house letting you exhale one more time. There is a hushed comfort in the way the sunlight fills the space, touching the plaster walls and warming the terracotta floor. It feels personal and reflective, a room made for quiet afternoons and unspoken thoughts. The atmosphere is gentle, elegant, and deeply soothing, like the soft ending to a dream you do not want to leave.